Yeah, recording in progress. That's right. Episode 93 of Find Music. Yeah, that's proof I looked. Today, I'm not going to bounce off Fred because what he has is just too amazing, and I know everything that compares with that. But I did find something unusual that, strangely enough, it's as if somebody saw my musical taste and said, "Oh, he likes this and this and this and this." So there's this group that does music that fits almost all my categories in one group. This is weird. And they only made one album, one, in 1975. Was it a hit? No. Is my taste hit maker? No. Yeah. But if you're a fan of any of these groups, this is the album for you. I'll reveal it in a moment, but the four groups that I found in their music, it's probably the best way to put it. It's like, you go, oh, that's like Styx. Oh, that's like ELP. Oh, that's like Ambrosia. Oh, that's like the Doobie Brothers. Now, I admit, I'm not a Styx fan. All right, I heard Styx when I was in high school, and it didn't really float me to the moon or anything. It was a hit, the Grand Illusion and all that, but to me, it was just high-pitched noodling. Just it wasn't as good as the British ones, like Yes and Genesis and ELP. Those really good. So I better say what the group is now that I'm saying. I'll say one more thing. There are 6 songs in the album. And this is something I've never done before. I did a song by song analysis because each of them has different influences and the flavor of the song. Who am I talking about? Get it up there, Mr. Campbell. Okay. It's going to be my media player. Get it on the group. There we go. And share. Media player. There you are. Bam. Zazu. You've heard of Zazu's pedals. But it's a group called Zazu, and this was recorded from a vinyl record. Really high quality recording, I'm happy to say. This album is easily available. Every outlet I looked in had it. And now I got to do a song by song in order to talk about this group because each song is so different. The first one, it's got, if you think about it, a really cheesy title, Country Eyes. Oh my God, if that's the chorus, Country Eyes, whatever. It's just nutty, right? It's not Lion Eyes, Country Eyes. And Lion Eyes came out in 75. This album came out in 75, so I don't think they're attributing the Eagles. They don't even sound like the Eagles. This song, to me, the vocals are very Styx. And the music reminded me more of Ambrosia, early Ambrosia, even mid-period Ambrosia when they were starting to make their own hits. This is an attempt at a hit song, and it fails marvelously because it's too intricate. And the reason it's too intricate is because their keyboard player is a wannabe Keith Emerson. He's just aching to let it out. So in the next song, he does. Up the Island Unisphere. Sounds like a prog rock song, doesn't it? Up the Island Unisphere is almost 7 minutes of Styx meets ELP. So you got that high Styx vocalization with a whole lot, for me, being an ELP fan, very satisfyingly so, that ELP sound. I mean, this band is truly derivative of these sounds. It's like I said, the keyboard player wants to be Keith Emerson, and he does a pretty good job of it. I remember back in the 70s, being a big Yes fan, and then Kansas came out with a hit album, right? I think it was called Leftoverture. And I listened to it, and parts of it sounded like Yes. I'm like, oh, wow, this could be a lost Yes album. And that's kind of my attitude toward this album, Zazu. It's like a lost ELP album. because about 4 of the 6 songs are very ELP flavored, but then also 4 of the 6 songs are very Styx flavored. And then 3 of them are Ambrosia flavored. And there's that one song, I got to talk about it. It's coming up in a minute. We have Just Friends, right? You look at the time, it's only 3, maybe 4 minutes tops. 3 and 4 are like that, just like Country Eyes. But these 2 are not trying to be hit songs, really. Just Friends, Styx meets Ambrosia, so it's a very light, fluffy song. Midnight Train really took me for a loop because this is the real country song of all these songs. Country Eyes was more pop than country, but Midnight Train, it sounds just like the Doobie Brothers. I mean, just like the Doobie Brothers if they had Keith Emerson as their keyboardist. Now, that hopefully that sounds bizarre to your ears, because it is. But it works. I enjoyed this album. As you can see, it all has 4 stars. Not because I gave it 4 stars. I gave up on giving stars because the media player erases my stars every 6 months. If you play a song all the way through on the media player, it goes from 3 stars to 4 stars. That's how they do it. I don't know how to get to 5 stars. Maybe if I play it all the way through again, I don't know. But just to finish this off, Midnight Train, it's like the Doobies meet Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I'm just, wow, love that song. And you look at the next song, this is the real prog song on the album. This is the song where that keyboardist goes to town. He goes to town big time. It vocally and even in the song structure, it feels like early Ambrosia, and they were very prog in their first couple albums until they discovered money and singles. This song is called It's Not a Sonata. There, I got it. It's not a sonata, but it's close. And yeah, that's not a bad way to look at it. And it's just a very Baroque song, very Baroque. For you ELP heads out there, you're going to love it. You're going to love this song. And the closing song, Morning Rain, is another 6-minute where the keyboardist gets to let loose. Not as much as he did in the previous song, but you know, some good letting loose. 6 minutes with the Styx-like vocals and the ELP sound, and that is the only record they made. But I found it surprisingly satisfying to feel all those influences pretty blatantly exercised. Have you ever encountered this, Fred, with an act that they're so blatantly like another act?
I found some acts like have the elements of somebody else that I like a lot.
Yeah.
If I had known about this group, I probably would have bought this album.
Back in '75. I didn't know about it back then, but
wow.
Yeah, they're an American group too. I forgot to mention that. They're an American group. They're not European.
Oh.
So they're, you know, in the same stable as, I think the producer of Styx's album produced this album. That kind of explains why there's such a Styx sound. But thank God it's not as annoying. I mean, I find the vocals on Styx kind of annoying because they pitch.
Yeah, I was never a big Styx fan.
Yeah, just, I can't handle it. You know, they tried. You know, had some good noodling, but vocals, no way. So just to finish off this episode, let me take the share off. I'm not tempted to do anything else. And just want to thank the people that watch Find Music. Remember, we're a group on Facebook. You can post your own finds. You can find finds that we post as well during the week that don't necessarily get in the show. And I've had 17 finds in the last 2 weeks. So I'm going to put some of them up. See what people think. I'll even say quickly that about 4 of each are different genres. Like 4 of them are prog, 4 of them are regular rock, and 4 of them are like new age ambient. And the other 4 are kind of like post-rock. You've heard of post-rock? That's like they're doing rock, but it's mostly instrumental. But they're going for that 70s sound without the vocals. That's called post-rock. So it's very satisfying to a 70s guy like me hearing that instrumentation. It's very satisfying. So you'll see some of that on Find Music too. Thank you very much, everyone. That's episode 93. Zazu. And I'll just try to fit in those 3 comparisons all in one title. We'll see what happens. Thank you.